In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the bristle board in your Prodigy dartboard. Each dartboard in the Prodigy systems have a serial number. So before we get started, let's check what serial number our dartboard is so we can tell that the update was successful. So let's grab our app, and we want to click on the gear icon in the upper left hand corner and click on board info. And we can see on here that our dartboard serial number is DA001015. So that is the current dartboard which we are going to replace. That is the serial number of that dartboard. So you might want to write that down so you can tell when the serial number changes that it was all successful. So at this point, let's take our system off the wall and we'll replace the physical board. Okay, now that we have our board off the wall, we're going to replace the bristle board in it. So what you need for this step is you need a ratchet with a 1/2 inch socket and a crescent wrench. Just make sure you have your ratchet in loosening mode. Lift up the board so you can access the nut on the back and loosen it all the way up to remove it. And finish it off with your fingers. And you'll end up with a spring, a washer, and a nut. Set those aside for later use. To break the board loose, you just grab at the 20 and just pull up. And then you can grab on both sides evenly and just lift the board directly out. To secure the board in place, you want to take your spring, your washer, and your nut and stack them all up. Lift the board up to access the back of it and put them in place and get them started and twist them a few times. And then take your ratchet in tightening mode and tighten it up until the shaft sticks out of the nut just a little bit. I'll just line the board up and with the center and just drop it into place and then rotate it until it falls down into the grooves. Okay, now that we have our board swapped out, we'll hang the Prodigy back on the wall and do the software portion of it. Okay, now that we have replaced our board, we need to tell the Prodigy system that we have a new board in there and give it the new configuration files. So you take the USB drive that came with your board and pull the Prodigy away from the wall and insert the USB drive. Okay, now that we've done that, the board should flash. Okay, so now that we've performed the update, let's check our serial number in our app. We'll go to the gear icon. We'll go to board info. And now you can see that the new serial number is DA001226. That's the new board that we just put in here. So the update's done and we're ready to play darts.